Well, welcome in to the Omega Dubai Desert Classic 2026, the premier tag team competition here in the TDTW. Well, let me very quickly walk you through the rules of this year's competition. Competing tag teams are divided into 4 groups of 4 teams, groups A through D. Teams in each group face one another in a round robin, with the top 2 teams advancing to the knockout stage. Group matches will have a 20-minute time limit. Teams will receive 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 points for a loss. If teams are tied on points after all group matches, the head-to-head result between the tied teams will determine who advances. If still tied after that, the team that won their matches in the shortest total time will move on to the knockout stage. Well, let's take a look at this year's groups, starting with Group A, and the top seed in that group, the English Defence League, last year's defending champions. The Vortex Club are next, and their configuration will be Muscle Muffin and Travis the Moonstar. And then Love Gun Lowry, Dundee John the Frontier, and the final group rounding out Group A is the tag team of Leandro Corbett and CJ Murrin. Moving on to Group B, it'll be the Air Asia Tag Team Champion Carvel Academy in a group with Lachlan and the Abominator of the Wildcat Empire. Another former champion, the Rising Flames, and that group is rounded out by the Buffet Club. Group C, long-time Air Asia Tag Champs Lenny and Zenny will be in there with Big Time Strong Style, Stars and Strikes, and following the play-in, the Sloth Empire. And rounded it all out with Group D, the Men of Virtue are joined by Danny Mean and Zach Paxton of the Danny Dojo, the Flash and Ass Pandemic, and as well, a last minute addition, the new Cosmic Avengers.
Welcome back to Matchday 2. This is Group D of the Dubai Desert Classic, with Clem Fandango on the call for 2 teams in desperate need of a win. Both the Men of Virtue and the Flash and Ass Pandemic unsuccessful in their first outing. So garnering 2 points here is absolutely vital. Jirogi's just going to get sent face first into the buckle by classy Brendan Dassey, the acolyte of the Men of Virtue. Mark no doubt has give his man a sermon prior to this match, and it appears to be working because a powerbomb neckbreaker combination drops Jirogi down with serious force. And Mark now stomped to the midsection as the boos rain down. These fans here in Dubai, not a fan of the rhetoric of the Men of Virtue. I'd say they certainly don't approve of the Flash and Ass Pandemic, but a crucifix pin here. Joey had him wrapped up tight, but too early in the matchup for this type of maneuver. Has allowed him, though, to get back on the offense into the corner, and tag to Kenny was denied. Mark now bringing him back to his feet. Off the ropes, drop kick. And to catch Jirogi in the lower kidney area. That'll take all the wind out of you. And he's going to look for it again, perhaps. This time more to the side of the head. Mark just completely firing off in Jirogi. Tag made to Dassey. Kenny calling for the tag, and he gets it. Switch here, and oh no, that was not the hot tag the Flashing Ass Pandemic were looking for. Immediately upon entering the ring, his head nearly separated from his shoulders. Now looking to utilize some of that quickness to his advantage, and showing a little bit of power of his own. Using a shoulder tackle to take down the oncoming Brendan Dassey. Tag made to Wee Mark. Up and over. There's Cowboy Kenny. Wee Mark again looking for the drop kick. No, this time just a boot to the face. Wee Mark up to Brett's rope. Comes down, but nobody home. He's going to get hoisted up into that powerbomb position and right back down. And the powerbombed Wee Mark out of his shoes there. Before bringing back in Jirogi. He's looking for perhaps an Enziguri or a Shining Wizard there. Didn't get too clean of a connection on it. Mark now from behind. Sends him right back into that corner. Another tag. Down across the arm. Dassey's not done. Belly to belly suplex. Now just driving the back of the Cowboy's head into the mat. This is a much more focused man of virtue. Lies in danger there, and in this competition, running power slam into the pin. Still too early, I'm afraid. Flashing Ass Pandemic, no strangers themselves to significantly long runs with the titles. Which is brought right back down to earth. Looking for the tag, and once again he is denied by Wee Mark. Scoops him up, slams him down, off the ropes, sliding leg drop there. Right back into the corner. Men of Virtue have been having much more success with their tandem offense, and we're about to see some more of it. Huge shot to the gut there. Back up on the shoulders again. Another power slam and another cover from classy Brendan Dassey. You can see the welt starting to form on the back of Jirogi. There's still a lot of fight left in him. Goes out of the way of the boot. He's going to instead try for a tag team maneuver on Dassey. And that's going to work much better. What have we got here? Off the ropes, splash and a leg drop. It's one way to keep him down. You can't keep him down forever. He's straight back to his feet. This time, it's Kenny's turn to be hoisted up on the shoulders and sent right back down to the mat. Reversed. Well, let's count some punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No 6, 7, I'm afraid. Dassey sends him flying back and goes out with a clothesline, but he gets a drop kick for his troubles. Looking good with a jumping DDT. Brings Jirogi back in. He sends him straight back to the corner, and here we go again. Well, that tag team offense, they're going to do it again. Off the ropes, all the momentum into a splash and leg drop. And Experience of the Flash Nas pandemic definitely on display. Boot to the face of Dassey, who's going to attempt to crawl for a tag. That was swiftly cut off, and Kenny lining something up from the top rope here. Oh, decides against it, perhaps. Dassey a little bit out of his range, but the time it took him to readjust is going to cost him. Dassey was going to drop him there, right on his head. Thankfully for the Flash Nas pandemic, Kenny able to get out of that. Into the corner, signature stinger splash, but there was nobody home on it. I've seen Kenny use that maneuver to great success over the years. Instead, slamming himself into those turnbuckles. Passing now into the pin off the boot and using the ropes as an assist here. Nearly stole one. I made the wee mark. He's going to come off of Brett's rope with the double axe handle. And oh, goodness, seems to be trying to transfer some sort of power into Dassey there, but was swiftly stopped by Kenny. No untoward rituals in my celebration of tag team wrestling, please, gentlemen, but there will be more tag team maneuvers as Dassey's back in. Take Kenny to the corner. Instead gets placed there himself. We're going to see a second attempt at the stinger splash. No, just a clothesline this time. And Kenny's going to look to get out of there. And get out of there he does. Snap German suplex with the bridge. Dassey could be caught here. Escapes at the last moment. Into the corner. Tag made. And oh, look at this. We've seen this many, many times. A world's gayest scoop slam. They have won tag team titles with that move before. Me Mark realizing that breaks up the attempted pinfall. Absolutely in a lot of trouble as he's sent back into that corner. Has to try and claw his way out of there. Comes in the corner. This time the stinger splash again. Was not successful, and a mandible claw. A mandible claw from classy Brendan Dassey. May have completely taken Kenny out. Jirogi realizing that too. He has to get in and break up the pinfall. Suddenly this match flipped on its head. Once again the pendulum swings back this time. We're in the Flash Nas Pandemic's corner for a double hip toss. Dassey has to get out of there. It's not too long before he is followed by Cowboy Jirogi, who probably realizing that he doesn't want to brawl with Brendan Dassey on the outside, returns things to the ring almost immediately. And gets caught with a huge clothesline again. To the corner. And here come the elbows. Just relentless as Brendan Dassey. And for another clothesline instead, scooped up on the shoulders. And Dassey, with freakish athleticism, rolls forward. Back into the corner. Again, Upton. Not to tag wee Mark, instead looking for a little bit of snake eyes. Oh, nice duck there. Whatever Dassey was looking for, you can be assured it was not good. Another tag made. This time Kenny's in. We've seen him look multiple times for that stinger splash to no avail. Again, opting not to go for it here instead. Just bringing punches and kicks to Brendan Dassey. And back into the corner. Looked for the tag there. It was denied. Hoisted up and down. Again, that freakish strength as the tag is made to wee Mark. He's immediately back into the corner. Tag made. And Mark seems rather content to just cut Brendan Dassey loose on the Flash Nass Pandemic. Appears to be working so far into the pin. Not quite. Dassey was just sledged like fists across the back. Now Dassey is in chase of Kenny, who suckered him in. A bell clap there and a reverse DDT. The back of Dassey's head hit the floor. Just like Jason Voorhees, he'll just keep coming at you. He'll just keep getting back up. And because of that, Kenny going to focus on the leg and try and cut Dassey down to size, or at least manage to slow him some. Point of 12, and we're going to return things back into the ring. Oh, and listen to the fans there getting on side with the Flash Nass Pandemic. Kenny now lighting him up with strikes. Ends things with a drop kick. Into the corner, tag made. Dassey has absorbed a lot of punishment. I need to think about getting wee Mark back into this matchup. Oh, wee Mark's going to forcibly insert himself into it. Throwing a kick at Chirogi there, and Chirogi's not going to take that lying down. Enziguri drops wee Mark, and both members of Men of Virtue lying prone on the outside. Just over 5 minutes remain on the timer. Could we perhaps be destined for another draw? And will one of these teams find the killing blow? That's not going to help the Flash Nass Pandemic's chances. Just sent absolutely hurtling into the steel steps on the outside. Look out, Mr. Cameraman. I'd advise backing up when Brendan Dassey is that close to his super kick from out of nowhere. It's a very badly beaten Cowboy Chirogi, but still lots of fight. Oh, spies wee Mark trying to interfere there. Manages just to chase him off for the moment. Dassey now back to his feet. Oh, could have been thinking mandible claw, instead gets met with a little bit of ass to mouth. Actually quite close to wee Mark, who was able to come in and break up the pinfall. That interference burned though something big here from the Flash Nass Pandemic. Could end things. Rolling neck snap. Punctuated with a kick. Kenny closing in on a victory. But again, can't get anything going in that corner. As he gets him up. slams him back down. Tag to Wee Mark finally. Wee Mark's been on the apron for long stretches of this match. Let's have a look what he's going to go for here. Oh! Might have been attempting the mark out DDT, drop down the back. And now the Stinger Splash. Once again, unsuccessful. And Cotton La Magistral. Men of Virtue looking to escape with one here. And they very nearly did. Off the ropes, big boot. This time slightly. Sidewalk slam. Mark laughing, happy with his handiwork, but he hasn't spotted that Cowboy Jirogi is now the legal man. Another thrust kick to the face. And I think Jirogi was looking to fly. Mark realised it and got out of there. Oh, stray right hand, stray. Strikes from Jirogi. Inadvertently catching poor Kenny, who's dazed on the outside. Caught in the crossfire, and oh! That's why you pay the big bucks for those front row seats. You get up close and personal with the action. Jirogi returns to the ring. Trying to take out Dassey. It's really not working. He just can't seem to shift the big man. And Wee Mark's back in the ring. Jirogi did realise. Mark now says this is over. By the gesture. Flash in the corner. Look at that with one arm. And it very well may be over. Mark is lining up for something. And it's orienteering with Napalm Death. Locked in. Locked in deep here. And Kenny has to prevent his partner from tapping out. Off the ropes. A bit of a miscommunication. Oh my. Some bizarre noises circulating around the arena here. Goodness. Sure what on earth the Men of Virtue have done, but it could be stopped here. Wee Mark is down and he was very nearly pinned. Folks, look at that timer, 30 seconds remaining. Someone's got to do something big and quickly. Face first. Tag to Kenny. Kenny needs to take this opportunity and put this match away now before the timer elapses. Nobody home on the clothesline. Come on, Kenny. You've got to pin him. No, we're going to get another draw here, folks. The timer has elapsed. Points are shared apiece. Well, here we are, folks. The final match of match day 2. And we're closing things out in Group D. And it's the teams who were successful on match day 1. The Danny Dojo and the new Cosmic Avengers. And we're going to see perhaps a familiar matchup here. DJ and Zach Paxton have shared many a ring. And DJ straight away sends him to the corner and brings in Pierce Perch. With a very nice Russian leg sweep there. Perch and Paxton have traded singles victories in the past. But this is a completely new format, and it looks like the new Cosmic Avengers are out of the blocks quickly with frequent tags. And DJ now just firing off on Zach Paxton. Danny Mean, his mentor, looking on the apron. And the corner, jumping knee strike. He's able to finally get Paxton a foothold in this matchup. And here's some of that signature aggression that you like to see brought out of him, as well as that classic high-flying style, which is high risk for a reason. Got the knees up before DJ could capitalise. Double leg takedown and some mounted palm strikes. No doubt taught to him by the man entering the ring, Danny Mean. As we see the wrestling machine for the first time in this matchup. Oh, right back into the corner. It might be Danny Dojo looking instead to do the frequent tags. This one was successful, and a double back body drop incoming. DJ goes up and down. Paxton back in the matchup, and oh! Slight misfire there from Paxton. He did take DJ down, but whoa! Caught Danny in the process, and that little mix-up allowed DJ to hit that leap and complete shot. And one slight miscue from the Danny Dojo, and suddenly New Cosmic Avengers are looking good here. Back to Perch and Paxton. Mixing things up. Very quick competitors. You see the dodge rolls, and then that moonsault for a second time though. This time it was Perch got the knees up, and Paxton not having the greatest of hit rates on the springboard maneuvers. Powerbomb position from Perch, which Paxton was able to escape, and then usually there we'd see a combination of strikes, but Perch able to stop that dead. In comes DJ. He's going to take out the first thing in front of him, and that happens to be Danny Mean. He was able to fire back. Paxton down on the outside, and now Danny Mean falls down right beside him. DJ to the outside. Gets returned to the ring almost immediately. Paxton now pop up into the Meteora and then into the pin on DJ. Just a 1 count, I'm afraid. Paxton rolls through into the stunner. Vintage Paxton there. Sent off the ropes. Sends DJ into the corner. What's he thinking about here? Danny perhaps giving him some words of advice. But you're taking far too long here, Paxton. You can't give DJ this amount of time to rest. There's a little bit of that self-doubt coming back in for Zach Paxton. We see him looking around in confusion. Finally able to snap out of it briefly. Tag made to Danny. And oh, they're looking to put this one away early. DJ's in burning hammer position. Paxton's on the top rope. Double team. Burning hammer. DJ down. DJ could be out. Perch has got to save it at the very last second. DJ sends Danny off the ropes. Ooh. I'm thinking twist of fate or X Factor there, but the kick was caught. And Danny's just going to light him up here with suppressing fire. Multiple to the chest, and there we go. A roundhouse to the side of the head. DJ's taking some of the best maneuvers the dojo has, and that's why the dojo go from strength to strength.
Here are your winners.
Oh, what a win. Is this team going to make a deep run? These performances are anything to go by, it would be hard to bet against them. Up next with me, Clem Fandango, match day 3.
Well, that win confirms qualification for the Danny Dojo. They can rest easy on final day. Meanwhile, that final spot is still up for grabs. Who will take it on the final day? Will it be the new Cosmic Avengers, the Flash and Ass Pandemic, or a lot of people's favourites, Men of Virtue?